Hello, beautiful. Welcome. So today we're going to talk about the money code. So if you're here live, let me know you're here live. Show up, share some energy, and if you're here for the replay, type in replay so I can know you watch this. So what is the money code? We're going to talk about how we create money and holistic wealth in our coaching businesses and how we can set our intentions so that the work we do is not efforted or forceful or pushing against the current, but really just allowing in and receiving and creating from a place of aligned action. Okay? This is your first time here, welcome. My name is Dabo. I'm a high-ticket business coach, and I support spiritual women coaches and Christian women coaches to co-create profitable and simple high-ticket coaching offers so that they can serve at a high exponential level, create expansion for their clients, and in their businesses, simplify with multiple six-figure months and their first million or second or third or fourth or $5 million a year in 18 months, okay? So let's go. You guys know that I have 4 pillars in my business, the way I work with clients. And the first one is strategies and systems. The second one is faith and spirituality. The third is health and well-being. And the fourth is the money code. We're going to focus on the money code, but I put all 4 here because it's going to support you experientially to create your own business. There are a million ways to create a business you love. There are a million strategies and a million ways to create 6-figure months or $10,000 a month or whatever you want. And this is just one way that I know works for me, my clients. And it's really, really simple. It takes a holistic view of your life, your relationships, and your business. So all 3 work in alignment with each other, okay? So I don't want this to be me just yapping at you. So if you're here, get a piece of pen and paper, and let this be experiential through the lens of your coaching business and through the lens of the clients that you get to work with every day, right? So before we get to the money code, we're going to go through these 3 and see how the money code is the currency that supports us to really create the strategy, systems, and everything else that runs our business for us. So let's go. All right, so strategies and systems. This, everybody has this in their business. You do, I do, all coaches do this one, okay? And for strategies, the way I work is leadership, mission, pricing, positioning, signature systems, packaging, messaging, marketing, and sales. And then we create the aligned systems that support all those strategies in the business to run, all right? That's the boring part, but that's what everybody wants to know how. And then the second pillar is faith and spirituality. Now, why is this important in business, especially if you're a spiritual coach, a Christian coach, or a life coach who considers yourself spiritual, whatever it is you call yourself? Because I talk about the playground. What does that really mean in our businesses? The playground is what some people will call the frequency, some people will call the energetic alignment. I call it playground, okay? Because when you're in the playground, this is where you create your aligned clients, your messaging, your profits, your income, and this is where sales happen for you. As soon as you get out of the playground, you start to ask questions like how and when. So if you're here, I want to know, when was the last time you asked yourself how it was going to happen or when it was going to happen, whether it was clients, sales, income, impact, whatever it was, how and when it was going to happen, okay? Let me know. Because that just means we're out of alignment with faith and spirituality. When we're in the playground, we know, okay? We know we're going to create the income we want to create that month. We know we're going to make the money and the impact we want to make that year. We know our clients are going to be called in. We know we're going to receive what we want. We know we're going to give the impact and value that we want. It's a knowing. A knowing is serenity, trust, and faith. That's being in the playground. Because when you're in the playground, you don't ask how and you don't ask when. You just know. You don't ask what it is you want to do. You have conviction. The playground is where conviction happens. In the playground, your messaging speaks directly to the clients you want to talk to. In the playground, you work with the clients who you're aligned with. As soon as you get out of the playground, because maybe you went on Instagram and you saw somebody's blueprint or strategy or their system, and you took it or bought it and tried to use it, you're out of the playground. And now you're confused. Your messaging is not aligned. You're not visible. The people who want your work can't find you. You keep asking how and when. You don't have conviction anymore, so you can't sell and market. So the playground is where you get your aligned clients because your message is aligned, you have conviction, so you can sell, and you're in integrity with yourself and your business. You're in alignment with the systems that you're using. And that's why this matters. Because when you're in the playground, you can be, do, and create whatever it is that you want in your business. Okay? So the reason why I do this playground topic is because how and when are really an extension of if. So it's, well, if this is going to work for me, how is it going to happen? And that's a lack of faith. And that's outside of spirituality. That's outside of soul knowing and being and trusting serenity. So once you have strategies and systems in place and you have your faith and spirituality, then we go to health and well-being. Health and well-being is health, wellness, fitness, emotional well-being, mental space, and relationships. Because that's how we fill our pitcher as coaches so that we can pour out into the half-full cups of our clients. And once all these three are working in alignment together, we don't do one before the other. It's all at the same time, all concurrent. We'll get to the money code. And the money code has nothing to do with money. All right? It has nothing to do with money. It's all about being in integrity and alignment with who we want to be in our business, in the world, and with the assignment that we're called to do in the world. So let's dive into the money code. But let me stop here and see, how is this, what are you getting so far? How is this landing with you so far? What are you resonating? What questions do you have in your own business? Are you asking how and when? Or do you just know with conviction that this is going to happen? So when you market and sell, you dial your messaging to the clients that you want to call in. How is it for you? I'm curious. Well, now let's go to the money code. So the money code, I created this because I was struggling in my business as my first year in coaching. And I knew that I wanted to make multiple six figures in my first year. Because when I quit my job in the law firm, I was making $500,000, and I went to a different job where I was making $87,000. And when I quit that job, I said, I want to go back to making what I made in the law firm. But I needed to create a way that would work for me outside of just strategies and systems and mindset, because I had that already. What I needed was to really be in alignment with what I wanted. And it took me 3 years to really come up with this Divine Intuitive Millionaire system that has worked for me and my clients to consistently up-level our mindset, our strategies, our systems, and our business into being in integrity and alignment with each other, with our work. So what's the money code? The money code has 12 elements to it. And it's not as complicated as my board looks. The money code is mindset, your financial part of it, spaciousness, abundance, expansion, love, assignment and impact, legacy, generational wealth, time, grace and forgiveness, and feminine flow. I'm going to go through each of these for your business. So look through the lens of your coaching business and clients, the work that you do, your niche, and let's go through this together, okay? So mindset. You already know, you are the genius. You stand in your truth, and nobody, everything that you need is inside of you. So nobody's going to give you the strategy or the system. They might support you to pull it out so you can be your next level genius. But basically, you are your own genius, okay? So that's the mindset approach I start with working with clients. You are your own genius. I'm a coach. I'm not here to teach you, guide you, whatever. I'm here to coach you, pull the stuff out of you, push it up. You get it? We co-create together. So mindset is you are your own genius. And it takes a while for that to sink in, because usually people come to you for the how, because they think there's something they're missing, and they're not. They already know everything. It's all inside. So the mindset. Then the financial. Of course, we all want to make money. It's when I used to work with accountants and attorneys, and I would say, how much money do you want to make? And they would say, oh, $300,000 this year, $400,000. I would talk to a coach and say, how much money do you want to make? And they would say, just enough to kind of pay my bills. So I don't want much. I really just want to help people. So we'll work through that money code of what number do you want to make? How long do you think it will take you? What makes you think it will take that long? Why is that the number you want to make? Is that what you want? Is that what you believe you're worthy of making? So we dive into all of these parts and elements of the money code. Because again, it's showing that money in the hands of a wealthy woman heals the world. It's medicine. It's a balm. So when we go through these 12 elements, we realize, oh my God, money is not this bad thing that I don't want any of. Money is like health. Money is like food. It's like saying, when you say I don't want money, it's I don't want to be well. I don't want to eat. I don't want to drink water. No, you do want to. You love it, okay? It helps you. It helps the world. Money, the other part of the money code, the element is spaciousness. So when I say spacious, is how much money and impact would you like to make? And how spacious is your signature system supporting you to make that money? How spacious is your marketing system? Is it aligned with you? How spacious is your sales system? How does it work for you to create the space in your life and business and relationships that you're asking for? How spacious is your niche? Are you selling coaching or services to people who want to work with you, who already want it? Or are you convincing them to work with you? Spaciousness, how spacious is your playground? Are you in the playground or are you outside the playground asking how and when? Do you have conviction so you can market and sell easily? How spacious is your business? I want you to look at that right now and see how spacious is your business. Abundance, how much abundance can you handle? Again, abundance ties into faith and spirituality and strategies. When clients come to me, I shut down the whole standing behind 6 month bigger months. So it's not, oh, well, this month I want to make $300,000. I want to make $60,000 this month. No, because you need to have conviction and know that you're going to make that. How and when? I don't know. It's up to you. But you're going to make that. So if you ever hire a coach or your clients come to you, you know the thing is going to happen. How and when you don't know, but you know the thing is going to happen. And when you do, the only intention that I set with my clients is how much fun do you want this to be? If you come to me or any other coach, it's because you know you're going to get what you ask for. You're going to get what you want. That's irrelevant. But the thing is, how much fun do you want to have on the way to that? How much abundance do you want? Do you want to struggle and sweat and suffer so that when you get the thing, the money, the relationship, the man, the whatever it is, the business, you can say, oh, I worked so hard, I deserve this, I earned it? Or do you want to float and flow into it so you could say, yes, I still worked hard and I earned it, but from a place of flow and ease and joy. So the only intention I set and I can stand behind is how much fun do I want to have? Because if you set a $60,000 a month intention, that's what you're going to create, maybe less than or slightly more than that, because you spent so much time figuring out how. But when you set an intention to have fun, knowing and having conviction, you will create the month you want no matter what. Then it's easy. The systems don't create the ease. It's conviction that does, okay? And then we look at expansion. Expansion is coming from a place of desire to ask, what's my next level of genius? What do I want to experience more of? Because again, when you have that and you know you will, then you're going to create strategies and systems that align with that, and you're going to be able to step out in faith and have the conviction and the knowing that it will be, that you will be to create all you want. Because God, the universe, everybody has your back, and we're all conspiring to make this thing happen for you, okay? So that's expansion, and then it's love. Love, I tie this to the health and well-being pillar. Are you taking care of yourself? Are you feeding yourself? Are you sleeping? Are you doing what you say you want? Are you filling your cup so you can pour out? What are you doing? How are you being with clients? How are you being with yourself? That's more important to me than how you're being with clients. Because if you're good to yourself, you'll be good to clients. If you're integrity with yourself, you'll be integrity with your business. So it all starts with you. Okay? What are you spending time doing? Are you spending time growing in your faith like you claim you are? Are you using your morning routine to really empower you? Or are you using it to punish yourself? Oh, today I didn't get to read all the scriptures I wanted to read. I'm bad. My whole day is going down to crap because of that. Or today I didn't drink 5 cups of water. My whole day is crap. I didn't get a cup of coffee, so I can't think. Or I didn't work out today, so I need coffee all day and I'm going to screw up my day. Like, what is your morning routine doing for you? Is it loving you, allowing you to embody who you are? Or are you using it to punish yourself so you can say, I worked so hard to get what I wanted? That's not necessary. Okay. And the next element, number 7 for the money code, is assignment and impact. Knowing what you're here to do, knowing the value of that work in the world, and knowing who it's for allows you to create the impact that you want. And this ties into your packaging and your pricing. Because when you understand your assignment and your impact, when you're creating your offer and you want to package and price it, it's going to be directly aligned with the client that you know you're here to serve in your niche. It's all tied together, okay? So assignment and impact directly relates to your niche, your packaging, and your pricing. And when you come into the playground to play, it ties exactly into your messaging because you know exactly who you're speaking to. All right, I'm going to stop here for a minute and see how this is landing for you. What's coming up for you in your business as you look at your business and the first 7 elements we've gone through. How does that look for you? Are you in alignment with it? Does your business sing to your heart? Like you see it and you think, God, I'm so excited to be here working with this client. Or are you like, I need to raise my prices, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do that, I need a strategy. How, when? Would you just know it's working for you because you're in the playground with your business and your clients? Okay, so number 8 is legacy. You know, we all want to make money in our business, but at the same time, you want people to be able to answer the question when you're not doing this anymore after you work with them. Whose life was better because God created you? Whose life was better because you lived? Whose life was better because of that offer? Whose life was better because you challenged them to step up at that price level and invest in themselves? And whose relationship lasted the length of time it did and the quality that it had because of your work? And your legacy goes beyond that. What will your family say about you when you're gone? What will your children say about you and your business? If they have to step into it after you're gone, how refreshing and amazing will it be for them? How many lives have been impacted and will be impacted because of your offer? Because you had conviction and you're willing to set the intention to have fun and create impact along the way. And then we get to generational wealth. A lot of the women I work with come from generations of lack, including myself, where, you know, a lot of us grew up watching our aunts and our sisters going shopping and hiding the bag in the closet from their husbands because they didn't want people to know they were spending money. I know I live with my aunt and all she did was she would shop all day and then she'll get me all the bags and say, hide it before your uncle gets home. And there was all this lack. So I thought that was normal. I thought I wasn't supposed to have money. I wasn't supposed to own money. And a man was supposed to tell me what to do with my money and how to spend it. So when we create these businesses, we create generational wealth. So no other woman, no our daughters, our cousins, our sisters, our great-grandchildren will never have to come from a place where they have to ask anyone or money for permission to be who they want to be in the world. And generational wealth is important because the money we make, we can't take with us. So as we leave behind for the next generation, we learn that their lives are better because of our playground, okay? And that's powerful. So if you can't say, oh, I don't want to make 6 figures because money is bad, make 6 figures for the women behind you. They deserve that. And then it's time. Time for me is, what is your relationship to time? Because I see people have misguided relationship with time where it's like, I'm on social media, this person made 6 figures in 30 days or 90K in 90 days. That's misguided. Relationship time looks at your alignment and yourself. And how long you think it's going to take based on the last offer that you sold. Is that really true? Will it take 6 weeks because it took you 6 weeks to get your first client the last time? You get to decide how long it takes you. You get to create that reality because whatever you believe is true is what your mind says is true. And your mind is going to create the evidence for that. So what do you believe is true based on your aligned systems and strategies, your faith and spirituality and conviction? How much you're taking care of yourself? How strong are you to go through this? How alert are you? How is your mindset? And that's how you get to create a relationship with time and shift it. Because you can create, this is how it works. It can take you can do 1 million actions to create a 6-figure month, or you can do one thing and create a 6-figure month. And that's potent. So we want to create alignments where we have potent relationship with time. So we can do one thing and shift everything. But you need to know what that one thing is. And it takes the money code to learn that. Or whatever other code works for you. Money code is one of millions. Or you can do 10 different things today and then create six-figure months. You get to decide. How potent do you want your time to be? 1 minute of your time can equal 6 months of somebody else's time. You get to decide that, and that's the work that we do in the money code. The next element, number 11, is grace and forgiveness. And this is one that I have to work on daily because I don't have as much compassion for myself as I do for my daughter or my mother or my brothers or my friends, family, my clients. Most of us don't. So the grace and forgiveness for me, it works easier for me because I'm not on social media, so I'm not comparing myself to other people. And I don't believe that I need to have 5,000 people on YouTube to have clients because I work with only 5 clients a year. So it's easier for me. So depending on your packaging, prices, and offers, that's going to determine how much grace and forgiveness you give yourself until you learn to always be in that space of being grace and forgiveness for yourself. That allows you to run your race at your own pace. I always say, give yourself the grace to run your business race at your own pace. That way you're not chasing money. You're not chasing recognition. You're not chasing validation. You're doing you. You're being yourself. You know your identity. You know your assignment. And you walk in at your own pace. And when you do that, you can breathe. You can enjoy the wealth. You can enjoy the time space. You can enjoy the expansion. And you have time to do all the things you want to do because you're giving yourself space to enjoy what you have, to actually first receive it, enjoy it, and call in more of it. Okay? Before we go to the last one, I want to invite you to the High Ticket Coaching Office live experience. It's 3 days, and it's with me. It's virtual. The link is down below. We'll get to do all of these 4 pillars, and we're going to dive into the money code for a whole first day and work on that and create the offers and everything you need for your 6-figure months or whatever month you want, and $1 million years or whatever amount of money year you want. That's all up to you. The link is below, and if you join us, let me know in the comments below that you've joined us, okay? Now, the last one is the feminine flow. That's the last element. And I call that one of the most important elements when you're selling High Ticket Coaching offers, because that's the element that allows you to stop trying to be a man, to stop trying to do business like a man, and do business like the woman that you are, okay? It's feminine flow, and that includes playfulness, spontaneity, creativity, and full expression of soul. Because when you come from feminine flow, you're playful, you're creative, you're spontaneous, and you fully express every side of you. So you show up fully in your messaging. You're visible in your business, and your clients can see you. And it affects the amount you charge, the type of offer you package, and it also affects your messaging, your marketing, and your sales. So that's it, ladies. The money code is not necessarily about money. It's about alignment and integrity. And it's mindset, financial, spacious, abundance, expansion, love, assignment and impact, legacy, generational wealth, time, grace, forgiveness, and feminine flow. And it supports you to make money, receive money, enjoy money, share money, keep money, invest money, and love your life. Okay? It's holistic wealth. And I challenge you to look at your business from this lens today and see how wealthy you are. Not how much money you have in the bank, because you can have all the money and be depressed like whatever. So how wealthy are you based on the money code, based on your life, your clients, and the impact and legacy that you want to live in the world? Share your comments below, leave your feedback for me, and have a great day. It's been really good having you.